Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And yes, fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider-Slayer, getting ready to do another comic book haul video. And this is Comic Book Haul week number 116. That's right, 116 consecutive weeks. Mike Spider-Slayer has been bringing you the hauls. So, what did I get this week? Well, there's a lot of highly anticipated books this week, I feel, and that will probably be the name of this haul once I get done promoting it or putting it on YouTube or whatever. But here is the bag, and we can see that there is a decent amount of books for this week altogether. And yeah, so let's get started. There goes this stupid bag, and off to the great haul that's about to be upon us. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But anyway, here we go, everybody. Comic Book Haul Week 116. First off, we're going to get Batman Eternal issue number 3. That's right. The first two issues of this series have been phenomenal. In my opinion, I like this better than just the Batman book. And again, that's my opinion. But cool cover here. You got the Batmobile driving off, and there's these explosions and cars going. There's even people in the background, as you can see, just like flying all over the place. And this is supposed to be the issue that introduces Stephanie Brown. So this is Batman Eternal issue number 3. All right, so next we have another highly anticipated book for the Walking Dead fans, and that is The Walking Dead issue number 126. This is the conclusion to All Out War. Now, in the last issue, you got to see Negan, who got sliced in the neck. What happens to Negan in this issue? I don't know, but dude, I cannot wait to read this book to see what they do to Negan or what's going to happen with him, what's going to happen with Rick, and there's all kinds of questions that need to be answered, and definitely looking forward to it. Like the cover here with Carl front and center. Someone's holding the Lucille, and Negan is just basically on his knees. So really like that cover. Can't wait to read The Walking Dead issue number 126. All right, so next we have another highly anticipated book, and this starts off our events for Marvel, and that is the Original Sin, and this is issue number 0 of 8, and it says, "Who is the Watcher?" And in the background, you have Nova flying in here. I'm looking forward to this book a lot. Mark Waid. Is the writer, and we have Paco Mandina doing arts in this, and I have a feeling that this is probably going to be a pretty good introduction issue to this event, and I'm interested to see how they handle the Watcher and his supposedly like who shot the Watcher and all that. So looking forward to this. So this is Original Sin issue number 0. Next, we have from IDW, we have Transformers Robots in Disguise. This continues the dawn of the Autobots. This is a new beginning for all our Transformers since what happened with, I think it's called Dark Cybertron. And in this cover here, we show Optimus Prime on there. And it looks like we have, is it Sideswipe, if I remember correctly? Mirage, and we have RC, I think is her name. So I read the last issue that had to deal with Point Blade's introduction, and now we're going to be diving into Robots in Disguise. Love the cover here. So I will be reading these Transformers issues from now on. There's like 3 titles, and I love Transformers. I just grew up with them, so how can't you? So that was Transformers Robots in Disguise, issue number 28. Next, we have from DC Comics Superman issue number 30. Now, you guys are probably surprised, but I don't read Superman on a regular basis. But I am going to be reading this Doomed story, and this continues the prelude to Doomed. And I want to see what's going on with Doomsday, how they handle Doomsday. I read the death of Superman. That's one of the events I did read in DC Comics, and I want to see what's going on with Superman and Doomsday and everything else. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this up. Interesting cover here. It's you got Superman all tied up to a sign, obviously that says "Welcome to Smallville." But what's this story about? I'm not quite sure, but I will be reading it, and yeah, we'll see what it's about. So next, we have from Marvel Comics, Superior Spider-Man Team Up, issue number 12. This is the other half of that story that had to deal with Osborn and Otto Octavius when they teamed up with each other. And then Green Goblin went insane and kind of killed or did something to Octavius's fiance or girlfriend at the time, and that's how they became enemies. So now that continues the story here in this part 2 of the Superior Team Up here, and this is issue number 12. I like the cover. If you get the two covers together, it'll have Green Goblin on the other side. So interesting stuff here. Yeah, looking forward to this. This is looking pretty cool. All right, so next, if you're following the whole thing with Supergirl, you know that Supergirl is a Red Lantern at this particular point in time. And this time around, it looks like we're going to see the return of Atrocitus. Here we have Atrocitus' cat there, and this says Judgment Day, Part 1 of 3. So this is going into a new story arc. In the last issue, you got to see Bleez fall into Yasmal, and you know that Atrocitus is coming. If you're following Supergirl, you get to see her side of the story on what's going through with Kara at the moment. Now, the Red Lanterns are made a deal with her to deal with Atrocitus at this time before they go into her situation. But it'll be interesting to see how Kara and the other Red Lanterns deal with Atrocitus, and definitely looking forward to this. Charles Soule is a great writer. I think he's changed this book for the better. So this is Red Lanterns, issue number 30. All right, next we have another highly anticipated book if you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, and this is number 14. However, this is a double-sized issue this week for the low cost of $4.99. I guess this represents the 100th total issue of Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess that's what it is, and it's pretty cool because it's got Venom in there, and it's got a whole bunch of other characters in here too. I was hoping for maybe a gatefold cover, but that's not in here. But looking forward to seeing what this issue has to bring and has to offer. Definitely enjoy that cover. Where it'll fall on the countdown this week, I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. But this was Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 14. Next, we have our next highly anticipated book for Justice League fans, and this is Justice League United, issue number 0. So this is kind of like the introduction to this series that is coming very shortly. Here you get to see our team that's on this book. You get to see the brand new character here. Green Arrow's on there, Animal Man. You have Kara's back there. You have a couple of people in here. And you know what? I'm giving this a try. I'm not sold on this. For me, it's kind of like their answer to Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what this is. That's what this is kind of reminding me of. And I don't know if I'm sold on this yet. And I have to read it to let you guys know. I will be doing a review on this right here on this channel. All right, so next we're going on to a book from Zenoscope this week, and this is Hellsing, number 1. Yeah, interesting cover here. We got Van Helsing, a female version, obviously. And I know this is a mini-series written by Patrick Shand right now. Yeah, it's issue 104, and it's called, I can't even say the actual name of this, but Van Helsing, she's an actual interesting character. She's been done once before, and this is the next volume that Patrick Shan has to write here. So I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, Helsing issue number 1. All right, moving along. We have another book from DC Comics, and this is The Flash issue number 30. Now, if you're a Flash fan, you're going to be highly anticipated for this book because this starts the new creative team of Robert Venditti and Van Jensen right here. So what are they going to do to Flash? How are they going to change Flash? I don't know. It looks interesting. The artwork is not bad, but what is Venditti going to do with the book? A lot of people are not fans of his Green Lantern run. So what's he going to do with Flash? So again, another highly anticipated book, and this is The Flash, issue number 30. All right, so we're continuing along, and next we have the Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Great, I like this cover here because this just reminds me of like old school comics, you know, where you got the word bubbles in the front covers and things like that. And it says, "This is it, guys. The Human Torch is finished." It says, and so is the Fantastic Four. Yeah, interesting. I really enjoyed the first 2 issues of this book. It looks like, I don't know if the artwork might have changed a little bit in this issue. I'm trying to find out who the artwork is here. Leonard Kirk. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same artwork. Just the cover looks different. But anyway, you got to see the Fantastic Four lose his powers in the last issue because he extinguished all those like bug-like creatures. The first 2 issues have been great. Can't wait to read issue number 3. And yeah, definitely looking forward to this. Can't wait to read it. So that's Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Next from Marvel, we have Daredevil, issue number 2. It was nice to see the last issue. It was all action-packed. You got to see Matt Murdock in Los Angeles, and you get to see that continue here. And I guess we're going to go on with the true story arc here, because last issue we were introduced how a girl was, I guess, captive, and he had to take her to the hospital, and she was going to blow up, and all this other stuff. And now it says here, "Devil, go home." So I guess now we get the introduction to the main story arc and where this series is going to go from here. Very dark cover here with hands approaching him, and Matt Murdock is here going against those hands. So really dark. But this is Daredevil, issue number 2. All right, so next from Marvel, we have Avengers Undercover, issue number 3. In the last issue, you got to see Bloodstone and all the young Avengers from the Avengers Academy or Runaways or whoever. You get to see them come approach Arcade, and Bloodstone looks like he's going to get his revenge on him for all the things that he did to all his friends on Murder World. And that's how the last issue ended up. So does it continue that way? I don't know. But very cool cover here. It just says "Game Over." It's got Arcade just shot in the head there. Looks like it's hit glass though first. So I don't know what to expect from this. But I love this book, and I love the last series as well. And so this is Avengers Undercover, issue number 3. All right, last but not least, and I skipped the last volume of this because the artist, John Royal, didn't do it. And so this time around, he's back on the series, and this is Danger Girl, issue number 1. Again, John Royal does the artwork in here. Here's the opening page. I just love the way he draws. He reminds me a lot of J. Scott Campbell. I think that's why he focuses on this series, because him and J. Scott's artwork are very similar. And J. Scott Campbell created the Danger Girl series. So I think that's why he does the artwork in this particular book. And I love the story that it provides. Now, my favorite Danger Girl series was Danger Girl and G.I. Joe together. That was a phenomenal, had nonstop action, all kinds of great artwork. And that's what Danger Girl provides. Yes, it's great artwork. It's visually stunning to look at. Great colors, but the stories are action packed, and I enjoy it. It's just one of those things that I enjoy, and this is otherwise known as Mayday this time around. So yeah. So that's it, guys. There you have it. There is this week's haul number 116. You're going to get a review of Danger Girl on Comic Frontline this week. You're going to get reviews of Batman Eternal right here on Comic Book Corner. You're going to get a review on Sin issue 0 right here on Comic Book Corner. You're going to get Justice League United on Comic Book Corner. So you're going to get quite a bit of reviews this week from right here, guys. And then you're going to get, let's see if I have anything else on Frontline that if you guys are interested in. Just give me 1 second while I pull it up. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not coming up at this moment in time. So what I'm going to do is in this whole video, everybody, I'm going to put a list of comics that I'm going to review in the description box below. Okay, so you guys can check out those reviews too on Comic Frontline. So guys, there you have it. Sorry for the lengthy video, but I just wanted to make sure I got everything out there. And guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Bye.